Before your team starts receiving or moving inventory in Digit, there's one organization wide decision to make. Does your organization want to track inventory at the bin level, down to the specific rack, shelf, or slot, or keep things simpler and track by warehouse location only? We'll walk through how to configure that setting and then cover how to create and manage bins for organizations that choose to use them. Head to Settings from the left sidebar and click Bins. Then, in the top right, click Bin Settings. You'll see two options. Don't use bins means inventory is tracked by location only. No bin assignments are required when your team is receiving, producing, picking, or adjusting. This works well for organizations that don't need to get more specific than the warehouse itself. The second option, Use Bins, enables bin level tracking across the platform. When turned on, your team can be required to assign a bin at every step for receiving, producing, picking, and adjustments. This is the right choice if your warehouse is organized by shelves, racks, or specific slots. One thing worth noting, by default, all new organizations start as binless. If your operation uses beans, enable this during setup before your team starts receiving or adjusting inventory. Select your option and hit Save. With that said, let's look at how bins are structured in Digit. In the Bins page, you'll notice two tabs. Inventory bins are your standard storage locations, where inventory is kept, received, moved, and adjusted. And work centers are bin locations tied to production, letting you assign a bin to a work order and define where production is happening on the floor. To add a new bin, click Create Bin in the top right. The Create Bin Location modal will open, and you'll see two tabs. Stay on Location Details for now. Location Inventory will fill in on its own once inventory is assigned here. Start with the bin name, make it descriptive, and map it to how the location is labeled in your physical space. Then select Address, which is the warehouse location this bin belongs to. Both of these fields are required. You can also add an optional description if your team needs more context about what the bin is used for. Then you can choose the bin type: inventory bin for standard storage, or work center if the location is tied to production work. Under General, status defaults to active, archive to retire it. You can also add tags to help group or filter bins, and fill in any custom fields your organization has configured. When you're done, click Create Bin Location, and the bin will appear in your list immediately. Once a bin is created, Digit automatically generates a barcode and a QR code tied to the bin's inventory number. You can open any bin from your list by clicking on the name to find these codes. Back in the bins list, you can use the all active or archived filters to find what you need. Each row shows the bin's name, description, address, status, tags, and the number of inventory codes currently stored there. You can open any bin to edit it directly, and to take a bin out of rotation without losing its history, you can set its status to archived. To remove it entirely, use the delete option from the options menu inside the bin. And that's how you configure bin tracking and manage bin locations in Digit. From making the organization wide call on how inventory locations work, to setting up bins, printing labels, and keeping everything organized.